Let's go over what I carry for an overnight backpacking trip. I just got back from doing an overnight backpacking trip here in Southern California, and I just want to do a little gear loadout for you to show what I carry on a overnight trip here. First off, it's going to be a 6-Moon Designs minimalist pack. My base weight was just at 14 pounds. So let's get into the pack and show you what I brought along. First off on the pack right here, it's a carabiner in remembrance of my friend Donna, Paul's wife, and also a key ring in remembrance of my friend Alex. And I also have on here my Garmin Tempi, so I know the temperature out there. It pairs with my Garmin Epix watch. On this side right here, I've got my Cascade Wild table, weighs 2.2 ounces. Maybe a little bit more now that I've got it all stickered up. On this side, I actually have my water, but since I don't have my water including my base weight, I actually got my chair in there. That's what I carried out, was the chair on the side. Usually I have it carried down here, but this is the HELINOX Chair Zero. Weighs just over a pound with the bag. Super comfortable chair. I've been using this more and more out on the trail as well. So let's go over what I got in the brain here. Let's see what I got in here. First off, my permit. Put that back in. Hand warmers. I brought 2 hand warmers along. Used one about an hour into sleeping last night. I had to take it out of my foot box just because it was way too warm out there. So didn't need that. I've got my medical kit, which I've done a video on before. I'll put a link in the cards to this though. My medical kit with everything in it. And then my bag here, which has my batteries from my GoPro. Front battery, or front pouch here, dead batteries. The top pouch here are good batteries. And then I also threw in my key fob and my wallet in there as well. So that is what was in my brain. Let's see what was in here. I know I had my water filter in here when I was hiking, but now it's on the inside. And then I've got my poop kit. So that was in there. Let's flip it around here quick. So on this side, I attached my Garmin InReach right here, which is still on. Sent out messages when I started hiking for the day, when I've made it to camp for the night, and then also when I get back to the car. Those are my 3 preset messages, but you'll see a review on this coming up soon. Very in-depth review. Let's check the pockets here. This pocket here, I've got my sugar-free Jolly Ranchers and also some SPF 50 sunscreen. On this side, I have my bug net, which I should have used. Instead, I was using my buff. And then I've also got my Leatherman in here. I've got some business cards, some Huck Outdoors stickers. If you want one, let me know. Shoot me a message. And also some 6-Moon Designs stickers as well. Oh, and an extra battery, just so I could reach it quickly while I was hiking. Put that back in, and let's see what was actually inside the pack that I brought along. So inside the pack, up on top, get it out, is an Ursack. I've been using this more and more. Love it. This is the Almighty. Got an odor-proof bag in there. All my food for the weekend was in there. Going further down, needs to be cleaned out. That's a little Talente jar, which I used to do some cold soaking in, which was my lunch yesterday. Just some couscous with lemon and a Cholula packet. Oh man, it was great. Inside here, I've got my Ultralight cook set. Another thing I've got a video on, so if you want to check out what's in my Ultralight cook kit, check out the card up there. I have a link to that. I've got my pillow, which I'm in love with. It's the EXPED Air Pillow XL. Great. This thing is like tons of loft on there. It's almost like having a pillow from home. Great pillow. Let's see here. Got a Columbia fleece. This thing weighs hardly nothing. Brought along, that was my only layer for the top, besides the shirt I was wearing. Kept me warm. The thing, it got down to like high 50s, low 60s last night. Probably didn't need it, but brought it along. The good old big AGNES air axle insulated pad. Weighs 10.6 ounces. This is a 20 by 72. Awesome pad, I love it. Some people, they get cold in it. I don't. Great pad. Let's go down, dig deeper. So this right here, when I was hiking in, is my water kit. Was actually in the front pocket of the Minimalist. Show you what I've got going on here. It is a 3-liter HYDROPAK bag, and that pairs with this right here. I'll pull it out for you. It is the Be-Free filter. This thing's flow is great. I just gotta go home now and do some maintenance on it, so these membranes in here don't get too hard. That way it's great, or ready for next trip. So let's put this back here. Got a nice little pile going back here. I got this little bag, not much in here. There's my extra socks. Usually I bring this bag for clothes. So I did have a base layer. Never wore it. What I actually did was put this on like this, put it down on my sleeping pad, then put my pillow on here. My pillow did not move at all the whole night. It was awesome. And then I just had my extra pair of socks in here. I brought 2 pairs of socks, my toe socks, and then these are some Bass Pro socks I've been trying out that I really like. They're the Ascend brand, similar to a Darn Tough, but of course my feet got a little wet, so they are still a little wet. I was doing some rock hopping up there, and we had to go through the creek to get to the waterfall. So that is what I usually carry in this. This little bag is from 6 Moon Designs. Great little bag. It comes in a 3-pack. Love it. Usually this bag here though is just my extra clothes for the weekend. Sometimes I'll bring a beanie. The beanie will be in there. This time I only brought a buff just because of the temperatures. Let's see here. I meant to do a video of my gear loadout at camp. I didn't, so I brought my Kiva Outdoors backcountry porch, which I usually set up outside my tent as well. Didn't set up this time, really didn't need it, but I like bringing it. I was gonna set up and do a loadout there at camp, just didn't have the time. We were enjoying ourselves, so that's what I brought this for. I could have left this at home. I've got my electronics bag here. This was a bag made by Cedar Ridge Outdoors. I've got my RAVPOWER battery charger here. This thing is a 10,000 milliamp portable charger with quick charge technology. Great little charger for the weekend. My Foxelli headlamp. I got a little AAA cheap flashlight. Got it off Amazon. Works great. It's just a AAA. It's my backup light. And then of course a little bit of cordage, weighs nothing. Got headphones in here, just so if I wanted to watch a movie on my cell phone. I did bring a movie. And then I've got 2 chargers in there. Charging cables, one's for my phone. This other one is for the GoPro. It's a USB-C, while that's a micro USB for my phone. And then I brought a mini tripod and this right here so I could connect my phone if I wanted to watch a movie. I could set that up in my tent, turn on my side, phone's right there. I can watch my movie that night. Didn't watch it though. Went to bed around 10:30 and just passed out. Let's see what else I got in here. Fuel canister, just brought 1 fuel canister. I do have this light right here, which I put on my tent. Got this from my friend David for a Christmas present. It is the Goal Zero Crush light. It's actually lighter than a Lucy light. You can recharge it by the solar power, or if you want to plug in on this side right here, just plug it in. I think it's also a USB micro. Works great. It's got a bunch of different modes, high, low, or high, medium, and low. Also a candlelight mode, so you can put this in the tent, put it on the candlelight mode. It looks like a candle flickering in your tent. Great little light. Tent of choice this time is right here. It was my 6 Moon Design Skyscape Trekker. Just a polycro ground sheet. I've had the stakes from 6 Moon Designs that I brought along. Great shelter. This is my favorite shelter that I've been using this past year. I like it better than the Lunar Solo, actually. That is a Skyscape Trekker. Great tent. Also brought the poles that go with it. And these are just the carbon fiber poles from 6 Moon Designs. Great. Let's see here. What else do I have in here? That would be, I believe this is it. Let me double check. Yep. This would be it. And this right here was my quilt. This is a Cedar Ridge 40-degree quilt, regular length and wide. Weighs just about 16 ounces, so 1 pound. It is a great quilt. This thing, like I said, 40 degrees. It's got the snaps down here. Pull it tight for the foot box. Got snaps up here as well. If I want to snap that up and pull it around me, I don't. I left it open. I did not use the pad straps, which I have in here. The 2 pad straps I didn't use. Just had my feet in there and wrapped it around me. It is a great quilt. Love it. Well, that's going to be it for my gear loadout. I hope you guys appreciated it. Like I was saying before, this is right about 14 pounds for my base weight. That's all you need for a Southern California overnight trip. Temperatures got to, in the daytime, was around 85 or so. Overnight it was right around 59 to 61 degrees. It kept fluctuating right in there. This is all you need for an overnight trip in SoCal. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get all the notifications on the channel. Check down below in the descriptions for any links for any of the products I got on here. And until the next one, thanks for having me.